Hello, 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 friends and neighbors. Welcome back to A Kick to the Head. It's me, Michael. We are back on the old family farm. It's a new day here in Germany. How is everyone? Glad you could join us. Let's take a look where we are. When we last left off, we had just got through harvesting all the fields. We sold the canola and we made up to almost 30,000. We are just over 28,000. Today what we need to do is collect all the straw in these two fields here and in that field over there, and we need to prep the fields, get ready for new seeding. So without further ado, let's jump into it and let's start collecting some straw. So I hope everyone's doing well. I know I am. I'm glad to finally have the weekend here. I am feeling a little under the weather, however. It's Saturday morning, 9:05. I just went to bed, I believe, around 2:30 or 3 a.m. When I got home from work last night around 11:30, I wanted to do one video and have it uploaded for you folks today. And what I did was I did a quick look at the online free-to-play game called The Hunter. So if you haven't seen it, be sure to check that out. It's a great realistic hunting simulator if you're into that sort of thing. I myself don't hunt in real life, but I do occasionally like to do the virtual hunting, if you know what I mean. So back here on the farm, we are doing well. Again, I'd like to thank everyone for your support. I've got a few of you out there that are my core supporters, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You know who you are. I'd like to give a special thanks to Deja for taking time out on his own and volunteering to modify a mod for me of the ZIL MNZ 164N, that truck, the old time truck that we have. He lowered the camera for me, and as well as removed the back curtain so we can see all around. Very nicely done. I haven't showed it yet on camera, Deja, but the fix that you provided, I just tested it out and it works perfectly. It's beautiful. The camera revolves all the way around. I can move down and around. The truck seems very stable. Appreciate your tires efforts. I'll show that shortly once we start needing to spray the fields with liquid manure. Again, thank you to Deja. Appreciate that. And again, thank you for everyone else who's been showing your support. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me. So enough of the mushy stuff. Let's continue on. We're actually picking this up fairly quickly, although it is a small field. So I mean, I would expect to pick it up fairly quickly anyway. And 50% full. So we know now that this field holds just around 50% of this vehicle, which isn't bad. And I believe this holds around 8,000 liters, I think. Well, no, it'd have to be closer to 12,000 liters if it's at 53 right now and 50%. So okay, let's continue on. Now you can see the truck over there. I'll be using to spray the field. And what we'll do is we'll prep these two fields first, I think. And we got exactly 1 day to go for our next great demand for the barley. You can see 1 day exactly, 0 hours. Potatoes start in 6 hours. Unfortunately, we don't have any potatoes. And sugar beet starts in 1 day, 5 hours. Now, we do have sugar beet, but like we discussed, I'm probably going to keep that for the pigs. We need some kind of earth fruit for the pigs, and as I don't see us getting into the earth fruit harvesting business anytime soon, it's best to keep that in supply to feed the pigs. So we won't be selling that at the great demand. So we'll just wait till we get the barley. We got 32,000 on the barley, so we'll be able to use that on the great demand. That should bump us up fairly high, depending on what the great demand price is. This should get us close, I would think, to 50 or maybe a little more than 50,000. And then what we'll do with that is we'll expand our business, we'll purchase the rest of the fields, and we'll purchase some more cows and get the milk business going. And just about complete here with the first load. Now, I want to test something. Since I've removed the mod that was causing the conflict with the pigs, let me go back to the pigs for a minute. 9, see the prices. See, right now they're 203. Since we removed that mod that was causing that conflict, I want to run back over to Earl's and sell a load of this straw to see if that maybe changes the price that we receive as well. Because if you remember last time we sold the straw, we only got around 60 bucks for the entire load of straw that we had, which is 10,000 liters. Excuse me. So I want to just test to see if that was also causing the conflict with the price of the straw from Earl. So we're going to sell this real fast just to do the test and see how we do. Let me take a drink of coffee, excuse me. So we're going to take a look. We're at $28,400. Let's see what this will give us now. So if we stay in the 28,400 range, then we know it hasn't done anything. So we'll back this in there. Well, it says straw sales around back. Oh, that's if I want to buy straw. So let's just back into here. Here we go. Test 1. Oh, much better. Much better. Look at that. So that mod was causing the conflict with the straw as well. Nice. Okay. So it wasn't quite $1,000. It was 28.4. We made it to 29. Well, figure 29.2. So we got like $800 for that 10,000 liters of straw, which, if you think about it, it's not bad for clippings up off the ground. So we can always use that as an alternative, because if we look now, we currently have almost 40,000 liters in the silo right now, or in the barn rather, stored, which will last us for a while with the cows. And we do harvest fairly quickly with the field sizes. So we could potentially sell all what we collect today, which is probably what we'll do. Let me just minimize that. Get rid of the vision blocking so we can have an unobstructed view of everything. So that's probably what we'll do, is we'll sell everything today, get us some more money. And I think today what we'll do is concentrating on getting the fields prepped, as well as probably purchasing, I'd like to purchase 5 more cows. That would put us up to 10. And that will lead us into the great demand tomorrow. That should be figured, that'd be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, that'd be 10,000. We are close to 30,000 now, so that should be good. We'll get 5 more cows. That will put us in the hunt for more milk and more manure producing, which will be good. And then once we've had the great demand sale, we can look into investing into more of the bovines. Sky's looking fairly clear, and I just missed a big trail of that. Let's try that one again. You guys are screaming at me, Michael, watch what you're doing. Here we go. And I still missed it. One of those days. One of those days. So I hope you guys are still enjoying this map. It's a beautiful map. I really like the detail that the author has put into it. It is small compared to a lot of your other farms that are out there, the other maps that you can find out there. But I think that adds the charm to it. Now, there'd be no way, at least in my mind, that you could work on this map with big modern equipment. I just don't think there would be any enjoyment in that. It would just it's unrealistic in my opinion, in my mind. I think running the old time equipment, the smaller equipment, just adds to the charm of this little map. I hope you all agree as well. Let me just quickly get these two piles I missed. There we go. And I believe we still have missed one down there. We'll grab later. So halfway done with the field. We still have the one barley field to collect. And we'll be done with the straw, and we can jump into prepping the fields, getting them ready for seeding. Now what I might do is actually, once I've collected the straw from this field, is go straight into prepping the fields, or at least these two fields, and depending on the time, then I'll either do that field off camera or on camera to collect the straw, depending on how much time we have left. I'm sure you guys don't want to see me do all the fields with the straw, then we run out of time for other activities. So I'll complete this field up, and then we'll go ahead and prep these two fields. And almost done. We 70% almost of the straw. Here we go. Go. Like I said, it is Saturday morning here in Germany. It's the 21st of June, 2014. Oh, speaking of that, tomorrow's my mother's birthday. Whew, glad I remembered that. Better write something after I get off of, get done with my work on the farm. Otherwise, she'll never forgive me. Because I doubt she'll watch this video. If she does watch the video, happy birthday, Mom. Sure she would enjoy that. Now I can't picture her sitting here and watching her son play a farming simulator, driving around just collecting straw. I can't see that happening. Although she does sit there and play her Facebook games a lot. As you guys all know, I do live in Germany, so it's been a while since I've actually seen any of my family. I think we touched on it briefly in my last episode. It's been a few years since I saw my mom. I did fly her over here a couple years ago. It's probably been 12 or 13 years since I've seen my father and grandmother and brother and so on, aunts and uncles. Even longer for some of my aunts and uncles. Probably closer to 20 years. I have been back in Germany since 2006. And before that, I was stationed in other parts of the world, living in other parts of the states, away from the rest of the family member and stuff. As you know, I'm a military veteran, so the military did keep me on the go around the world a lot. So I wasn't around to visit family in probably 25 years. So it does get sad sometimes. Well, not so much sad, but you do realize the older you get, the more that you do miss your family and stuff if you haven't seen them in a long time. Another drink of coffee. Let's sell another load here. This will put us over the 30 mark for sure. Get us close to 31,000. I'll just flip the HUD on just to take a look. Yeah, that's lovely. No, only 30,000. I thought we were already 29,000, but it was 28. So I was off by 1,000. So we're almost to 30,000. Like I said, we will get some more cows. As a matter of fact, we could probably do that now. They just went active on the productivity. So let's go ahead and quickly just buy 5 more. Let's get that bumped up. We want, I think it's this way for animals. No, it was the other way. There we go. So we'll get 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. That dropped us down to 19,000. Now we probably should have waited to get those until we've had the great demand, but I'd rather get them started now to get the milk producing and get the manure going. As you look, we've got almost 11,000, or correction, almost 1,100 liters of liquid manure and almost 2,000 liters of regular manure. So that is producing along. I've been ignoring that for the most part and concentrating solely on the mix from the pigs, as they produce a much faster rate than the cows. But now that we're getting more cows, that should be bumping up as well. So let's get rid of that. We will also get rid of that. I really like that small, simple mod. It just hides everything on the screen. Makes it a joy to be able to look around and not have all those menus in your face. Really makes it nice for first-person view driving. Okay, here we go. See if we make sure we don't hit our truck there. Don't want to drop off into the water. Okay, almost got this good. Another 2 stripes and we'd be good to go. Now what I might do is, depending on how much is in here, if it's getting close to halfway or so, then we might just go ahead and make one more trip on that field just to fill it up to go sell it, and then I'll do the rest off camera, or we'll just jump straight into prepping these fields. We'll take a look once we get these 2 stripes done. Right now we're at 25%. It says 24, but it's probably 25 actually. So this should get us close to, I'm guessing, around 35-40%, maybe 40%. That's 35 there. So yeah, it may be closer to 45% than the time I get down here. So it might be 50% close. So we might as well just go ahead and finish this up, get one more sell out of this on camera, and then we'll switch to the field prep. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Command decision. Perfect, 51%. Let's go ahead and jump over here, grab a little more. We'll come up the right side. That way we can just we'll be closer to the sell point then. Okay, here we go. Still haven't seen any foul weather from that weather mod. Now they did say in the description of the mod that it is rare occurrences and stuff, which I guess would be a good thing. Otherwise, all the time would be spent repairing damage or repairing or loss of crops and everything. So I guess that's a good thing, which I suppose in reality it's the same, unless you're in Tornado Alley during tornado season. Then it's quite the common occurrence to have severe weather. I know I spent a lot of time growing up in Arkansas and Louisiana, Oklahoma. Whenever it went black, you knew it was danger time. Then I was also stationed in Fort Polk, Louisiana for a few years as well. So you get used to seeing severe weather on a daily occurrence in the summertime. Okay, almost full. we'll just start right back down this one stripe here, and then we'll be in a position to go and sell, and then we can switch to the prep work. And then I'll probably do the rest off camera of this field. Okay. Cows are starting to look full out there, looking good. And are we full? Yes, we are. Here we go. This thing got a beacon on it? No, it doesn't. Okay, gonna take another drink of coffee. Okay. So now this should get us close to 31,000. Because we are at, oh no, I forgot we bought 5 more bovine. So this will be just almost 21,000. Wish the mirrors worked on this. There we go. So this load, now we should be able to get 2 more loads, I'm guessing, out of that last field with what we got on the ground there. There we go. It's nice to be able to finally be in the green money-wise, and not constantly having to worry about where our next meal and next paycheck was coming from. And I think Philip's been a little depressed because we haven't used them the last couple episodes. Not to any extent anyway. We've just been mainly concentrating on everything ourselves. So let me just drop this here. Go ahead and kill it. Let's jump to the tractor here. We need to get the cultivator and start cultivating. Let's get the ignition fired up. Drop that. We don't need that. Let's come over to the cultivator. Now, this supposedly control V. Yeah, that will lower your arms so it doesn't jump as much when you pick it up. Just like that, and it will slowly raises it. Nice addition to the mod. Now we'll go over to, wow, that just made me sick. Watch out, chickies. Now we'll come over here to the field, and now what we could do is actually utilize Philip a little bit this episode, and we can get him cultivating. I'll move that truck out of the way. I'll show you the nice work that the Gravar's done on that. And then we come in behind Philip and then spray the field as he cultivates. Or we could go get the other tractor and we can come in behind him and seed. That's probably what we'll do. So let's get him started on this field here. Let me get into position. And, whoa, let me just test something here. Oh, I know why, because I ain't got the HUD on. There we go. Yeah, this fields are too small to be used on auto tractor, so we'll just keep that off. Shut the HUD off, and we'll hire him. Let him go. Let's switch to this truck. Let's get this out of the way so he can come down this field next. Oh. Okay, you can see we can actually look out the windows now. I showed you this on the last episode. Let me just turn the mirrors on. We can see out the back, see that now, but the truck doesn't rock anymore, and we can actually, I'll show you in a second, you can see that the truck is very stable again now, which is beautiful. Now if we just come back out to the camera view, you can see that can actually spin the camera all the way around now. It's not hitting any invisible force field. Very nicely done, Grav. Appreciate that, buddy. Okay, let me shut that off. Now we'll switch to the other tractor. Trying to keep it protected as much as we can in case bad weather does hit. Let's go get the cedar. Now, I'm hoping that this tractor is powerful enough or heavy enough to be able to use the cedar. I have a feeling though that if I pick the cedar up with this, let's cut through Earl's place here. I have a feeling if I pick the cedar up with this, we're probably going to be front end light, and this is going to tip up in the air. So we'll give it a try and see if it will work. I know it's not big enough for the cultivator. This I know. I've already tried that. But the cedar, it's going to be a fine line. This is just a small little thing, not much weight to it. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the cedar. Okay, and just need to see, it's got wheat, it's got barley right now. So let's switch it to wheat. There we go. We'll switch it to wheat. And do those 2 fields in wheat again out in the back there, the back 40 as they would say. And why did it stop filling? It's no longer filling. Why is that? For some reason it just stopped filling. It won't fill no more. Maybe it's too heavy. Yeah, don't want to move now. Maybe it won't hold no more weight. Acts like it's trying to seed. I hope it ain't trying to seed there. It's not showing us down. Yeah, it's too heavy. That's strange though. Why won't it fill up anymore? That's strange. Still should fill up. Try that again. No, it's just not filling up. Okay, well, we'll give this a go. We'll see how this does. Yeah, I'm not trying to seed. I hope it ain't seeding there. This ain't going to work with this vehicle, I don't think. It's just not, this doesn't got the power. Oh, we'll move this cedar out there anyway. Hopefully it's not leaving a trail of... Oh, no, we lost it. More realistic mod kicking in. If you drive too fast in a recommended speed, it will actually kick it. Disconnect it. So we'll move this out there. Drop the cedar out there for the other Ford, for the Ford. That will work. And what I'll do is just go ahead and switch out, put the cedar on the Ford, seed the one field, and then put him back on the cultivator of this field over there, and then we can spray this field. So let me drop this there. Let me kill this. Let's finish this field up. Halt, Philip. There you go, buddy. Halt. Don't you run over me. There you go. So we'll do this ourselves. We'll finish this up. Then we'll seed it real fast. And then we'll put him cultivating that field. And we'll spray it. Looking at the time, we're 30 minutes in. Man, the time just goes by so quickly. Don't have much time to do anything. Okay. I don't know why he misses so much. Okay. Almost done. Now I'm eager to wait for the great demand. I'm very eager, jumping at the bit, as you would say, to sell the barley that we have to see how much our profit will be. Okay, let's just drop this off right over here. Drop that there. And let me see if I can get into there. I should have moved the old timer out of the way. Do it right. Here we go. Look at that exhaust come out from down there. Beautifully mod. Okay, kill. Grass coming through. Here we go. Now, we are light on here. It's only like 35%, I think it was, so... Okay, here we go. And go, Philip. Now, let's run over here. We'll get the truck. Get ready to spray. Try to get as much done as we can in the short time that we have left. I love this truck now. I'm gonna have to have the Gravar give me some tutorial on giant editors and stuff. Okay, come out. Now, oh, that's not the view we want to see. Now, hopefully this won't take Philip too long to seed this, and we can throw some liquid gold down on the ground. Garant. Let's take a look at this. As you guys, if you guys saw my mod spotlight, you'll know I'm very fond of this vehicle. There's many attachments for it. If we quickly look over, well, we've got a little bit of time. If we go to loading wagons, right here, you'll see you've got the grain trailer, which is 2,000. It holds 7,000 of the regular fruits, or if you put the sides on, 14,000 of like grass and silage chaff. You've got your animal trailer, which holds 16 pigs or cattle. It's also 2,000. This one's 25 a day. This is $8 a day. You've got your liquid manure trailer, which holds 8,000 liters, $8 a day, and it's slightly more at 2,500. You've got your bale trailer, which is 1,000. I don't know how much this holds, as I very rarely do bells anymore. You've got your transportation of fuel, your fuel tanker, holds 8,000 liters, $8 a day, also 2,000. You've got your milk and water tanker, 8,000 liters, $8 a day, 2,400. You've got your timber trailer, transportation of logs, $8 a day, and you've got your transportation equipment, or your low boy, $1,000, $8 a day. All reasonable price, especially for the era that we're in. And if we go over to, I believe, was the truck under, I think the truck's under MISC, or is it under tractors? Let me check tractors real fast. It might be under tractors. I believe it's under MISC though. Let's take a look. Yeah. Got a John Deere we can always purchase as well. And I believe it's here in MISC. Yeah, here it is. Now the main truck is 4,000 and it's $20 a day. And then you can buy the lumber, and you can back this up to it or pull it in forward and attach a chain, and you can pull these around and move them around, or you can load them into the timber trailer once you have a vehicle that will load the logs onto the timber trailer. Okay, I think one more pass, he should be okay, and then we can at least make one stripe through there. Let me just get into a position on there. This does have a wide spray pattern, so I think if we get right about there, we should be good. So let's give it a try. Let me zoom out slightly. Yeah, that was perfect. Okay. Wheeled this field too as well. We got this one already sprayed, seeded, everything, and I'm driving all over the top of it. Forgot we had already done this one. So let's get this ready as well. Let me just get into position. There we go. Leave that there. What time we have? It's 37 minutes thereabouts. You know what? While we're waiting for him to finish this up, let's collect a little more straw. That way we're not sitting there idle, wasting time. Go ahead, pick up some more straw. At least be productive and get some work done so Philip's not sitting there doing it all. Okay. Okay, the slurry tanker still has 72% slurry in it, so that's good. Still has enough probably to do both fields. Maybe not that one over there, but be close. We can always pick up a little bit from the cows if we need to, as we're fairly close to them. Speaking of that, how are we doing on that? We go here. So pigs, we don't have enough in the pigs for slurry really. We got 1,000 liters. And the cows, slurry, liquid manure, also 1,000 liters. So either way, I mean, I guess we could just pick it up from the cows as they are closer. 1,000 liters is not going to give us very much, but it should be enough, hopefully, to get both of those fields done over there. And then we can work on the solid manure for these fields here. Although the solid manure does take slightly more product and a longer time to utilize due to its coverage pattern. And it's a very thin coverage pattern. So okay. So spin around and we'll go check back on him, see if we have enough room to go ahead and lay another pattern of spray down. Yeah, we might only get, we're not going to get 2 loads out of this one. Be lucky to get 1.5 out of this one. This field's much thinner, skinnier than the other ones, but it's longer. Right now we're at about 65%. Okay, let's just drop this for a minute. And yeah, he's almost done. Go here and do a couple sprays. And the tractor's in the way for him. Really? You can't back up on your own. And I killed it. Come on, get out of there. There we go. Finish this last bit up here. And V, let's do it ourselves. How much says we still have? Why does it say we still have 97% wheat? That can't be right, is it? Why is it full now? Am I losing my mind? I thought I only got 33%. What did I just do? Oh, no wonder my fingers are off key. Try that again. That was strange. I don't know. I guess I'm losing my mind because I could have sworn it was only at 23% and it wouldn't let us fill up anymore. Maybe because we had the bucket on the front. We were using that tractor and it was technically actually full, and that's why it wouldn't hold any more seed. Now that's possible, I suppose, and we need to get this direction. So that was a derp on my part. We were actually full and it was counting the bucket, and I wasn't accounting for the bucket. Whoa. Okay, let's move him over here. Get him harvesting or cultivating this field rather. Well, I'm just hitting everything today. Think I need to go back to bed. Okay, let's go. Get off of there. Okay, let's finish this field up. And I think that's what we'll do. We'll leave it there for that episode. We'll spray this one. We're getting there, slowly but surely. What I'm going to do is we'll finish this episode up by collecting the final bit of straw there, going and selling that. Let's just move this out of the way here. Kill that. We'll move this out of the way for him. And I'll finish the rest of that off camera. Not the field, but moving the equipment and parking it out of the way, getting it put up. I don't like leaving it out on the fields. So let's go ahead and finish this straw up. We're at 42 minutes. Okay. 67% full. So what I'll do, we'll get one more load out of this. I won't finish the field up on camera, but we'll get one more load. We'll finish the last load up, sell it, and then that's where we'll end the episode. That way you guys aren't bored to tears too much. And gals, don't forget, gals as well. I do have a few female Patreons that visit my site. I appreciate you for that. I am nothing but all about the ladies, that's for sure. Okay, and away we go, almost. Oh, did we leave any down there? Doesn't look like it. You guys are probably dizzy now. I know I was. But I stay in a perpetual state of dizziness, so that's nothing new for me. Okay. And let me just collect this little bit right here. We are full. Okay. We'll go sell this, and we'll end the episode there. Sky's looking okay. What's the weather supposed to be? Still sunny for today, right? No, today is cloudy and cold, supposedly. 15. It's fairly sunny, although it's got some black over that way. This whole week looks like it's going to be fairly decent. Okay. Sell this. And Alt-H. Get that turned on. And Taff and Exiles now online. Hey, wave Taff, you're on the video. There we go. Let me kill that there. I'll move it later. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Let me just pop the camera out of the way, or the menus. Leave you with Earl's Bay Hay and Feed. So thank you for joining. Mash that like up button if you enjoyed this episode and if you'd like to see more. If you have any comments or suggestions, please be sure to leave them below, as well as any critiques that you might have, what you didn't like. Be sure to leave that down there as well. And I'd like to hear from some of you females out there. Let me know what you're enjoying about the episode. If you'd like to see something else, let me know as well. And until next time, everyone, have a great day. We'll see you all later. Bye.